Hi, my name is Tony Wiles and I'm going to tell you how to sell your house privately and avoid the big commissions on real estate sales. Now first, I should say why I'm qualified to do this. In 1989, my partner and I started the business Anreps. That's short for Australian National Real Estate Private Sales. Now Anreps had one purpose, and that was to help people sell their houses privately. And in those days there was nobody to turn to for help if you wanted to have a go at a private sale. Now I know, because I was one who tried. And it didn't work out for me. But with the help of the agent who did sell my home, we set up Anreps to help others. And that's how it all started. We were not real estate agents, but we organised just about everything for sellers and advised them as they went along. Back then we charged a low fixed fee of around $2,500 all up. And it worked brilliantly for 7 years. Then everything started to change. The internet began attracting the notice of real estate agents and buyers. Programmers got better at building real estate websites, advertising properties for sale and rent. And then of course big business stepped in to control them. And of course newspaper advertising gradually lost its force as a way of selling homes. Now almost all buyers looking to buy in WA go to the most important real estate websites, and that is REWA and realestate.com. Now you might think, well, what was the problem? Well, our problem was that the major real estate websites that dominate the market are for real estate agents only. It was a closed shop to private sellers, and believe me, it still is. And if you aren't a real estate agent, you can't put property on these exclusive sites. What's more, you have to be a member of REWA to get onto their website. Well, we were left with no alternative. If we wanted to help private sellers, we had to become real estate agents ourselves. So many years ago, that's exactly what we did. Not only that, we became REWA approved real estate agency so that we could put your property on their website as well. So let me tell you how we help you today. I live and work in WA and I understand the real estate market and the regulations. And for me personally, I regard every customer sale as my own personal project. And I'm genuinely committed to your success. I promise a lot, and it is my intention to deliver. Now before you start, I give you an idea of your probable selling price. I research property pricing in your suburb, and to do this I use two sources. They're both electronic and usually they differ. Like everything else, even computers have their own opinions. Nevertheless, the result is pretty close. It might be music to your ears, it might bring tears, but it is genuine. As part of the service, you can ask my opinion or pick my brains on any real estate query as you go. I will always tell you as frankly as possible what I would do and why. And regardless of any opinion or advice offered to you, as a private seller, any decision you make or action you take is entirely yours, and no responsibility is accepted. Now, once you're up and running, you'll receive regular updates on your marketing campaign, as well as updates on the Perth property market, with statistics and graphics. Tips of the day will help you to focus on different aspects of your sale, along with interesting insights on regulations, property management, plus a few funnies. Getting started is easy. We send you the listing agreement. You complete it and return. And when we have everything, including your photos, it takes 3 working days to have your sale up and running. Now, let me tell you what we do and how it works. The internet advertising. Your property is promoted on realestate.com, REWA, West Real Estate, Homehound, Domain, Anreps, and a few others as well. During the course of your sale, you'll regularly be emailed for the times you want your home open advertised. We will also make minor changes on the websites for you free of charge. As you're probably aware, although your property is advertised on these sites, they won't allow us to put your name and contact details there. So this is how information is passed to you. All email inquiries are promptly forwarded. Text messages, we send those straight away to you. Phone messages and inquiries are texted to you, or I call you personally. And to keep communications flowing, we expect you to respond to the messages and also acknowledge when you receive them from us. Now, photographs for the web. I always recommend that professional photos are best. It's worth every penny to make a great first impression, and it's a fact buyers quickly scroll on to the next property when they see poor photos. What you want are pictures that pop off the screen when viewed. Now, if you require a professional photographer, please contact me and I'll arrange it for you. On the other hand, if you're taking them yourself, they must be not much larger than 200 kbs in JPEG format. They're also best in landscape form, and the pixels, they're usually 800 by 600 or thereabouts. Now, realestate.com only show 26 photos, but other sites will display more. So what we do is to ask you to number your photos in the order you want them shown. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. And especially the first 26. Now, if you're not sure how to resize and number in the sequence, I have a short video on the subject for you to watch. Your for sale sign. Your sign is delivered and erected within 3 days of order, and it's removed when sold. Now, major websites are displayed on the sign where your property can be viewed, and your contact details are shown so that buyers can call you direct. If you want any home open signs, they can be borrowed from us for the period of your sale. You just pick them up from the office and return when you have sold. For each sign, we do have a $30 cash deposit, and this is fully refundable when you return them. Now, the blueprint to sell property. The blueprint is a working guide that leads you through the sale of your property. Every aspect of selling is covered. You receive everything that I and my sales staff use in the way of a sale. All the documentation is there with careful instructions on their use. Nothing's been left out. They are easy to follow, and there are examples on how to get the best price, the best way to negotiate, plus we give you the link to a negotiation video. The offer and acceptance contracts, they're all included with other documents you may wish to use. And talking about the contract, we have a new virtually foolproof offer and acceptance form with pop-ups that take you step by step through the contract. It's very easy to follow. The contract, it's a bit like those dummy books. Just about anyone can use them. The service listing agreement. Now, this agreement is the gateway to advertise on real estate agents' websites. We don't set any time limits to the agreement. That is your choice. You'll find within the paperwork there is a provision for you to set a date that the agreement will expire on. Now, the exclusive agreement is for a commission-free private sale. One of our clients once dubbed it the best of both worlds. A private sale with safety options. Let me explain that to you. The safety option is that should you decide to accept an offer from any agent during your sale, the agreement limits commissions to 1.8%. You never know. An agent could pop up with an offer hard to refuse. It's unlikely to happen, but it does now and then. And as long as you get what you want and are happy, I guess it really doesn't matter. How it works is that we grant the agent what is known as a conjunctional listing, and that means then that the agent is now working for you, not the buyer. The agent is not allowed to present you with the offer or badger you to accept it. The offer is actually delivered to me, and I sit down with you to discuss the merits of it and possible actions. If you make the decision to accept it, we monitor the progress and any actions that may need to be taken through to settlement. Now, at settlement, you pay the commission to Anreps, and we pay the other agent. It's as simple as that. It really is that simple, yeah. I'm also required to do an ID check. Now, this is an identification check which is standard West Australian real estate practice. There are various ways we can do this. We can do it face-to-face, or we can do it on Skype, if you've got Skype, or a remote ID as defined on the form. The appropriate form is part of the listing. And that's all there is to it. It may sound like a lot, but once you start, it runs just like clockwork. It all means that if you list with us as a private seller and you opt for our complete sales program, you'll almost certainly sell your property for our private sale fixed fee of just $1,394. Now compare $1,394 with the usual real estate commissions, and you'll want to pick up the phone and talk to us. You'll find our number here on this web page, and I'm pretty sure a private sale will suit you perfectly. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is the no sale money back guarantee. We offer a money back guarantee to all our customers, and if for any reason your sale does not eventuate and you choose to hand on the sale to Anreps, the internet marketing fee is refunded when your property is sold. And I guess like everything else nowadays, conditions apply, each of which is very reasonable. One is that your property is priced to sell at what would be considered a fair market price. The second is that we have a minimum selling time of 90 days. And third, that your property is within the metro area and within reasonable driving time of this office. What have you got to lose? Or should I say, look at what you've got to gain. I hope to see you on the other side of this, and please give me a call anytime. Bye now.